Okay everyone, today I am making pinto beans in honor of my brother Ivory, who passed away on June the 3rd, and we just had a service on Tuesday. So my brother loved my pinto beans. So I'm going to make these in honor of my brother. I'm going to first take a few minutes out to pray. So if you want to join me, let's take a few minutes. Amen. Okay, now you guys right here, I have beans here. Now these are not cooked, these are soaked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse them off. What I did is I let these come to a boil and I set them on the side for 1 hour. And now I'm going to rinse them off and then I'm going to start with my ingredients. Now that I have my pinto beans rinsed off, and these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using smoked turkey tail. You can use ham hocks, smoked turkey wings, whatever ham. And I'm also going to be using Goya seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, tomato and fresh basil from my garden. We are going onions and Cajun style seasoning and complete seasoning. So let's get started. First going to add our tomatoes and basil to the beans, our smoked turkey tail, and then we're going to add our onions. Does it make a difference how big they are because they're going to cook? Okay. Now our seasoning, Goya seasoning, sassoon. I'm going to use 2 packs. And then we're going to be using onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, our all-purpose seasoning blend, complete blend, and our Cajun seasoning. Don't have to use too much, it depends how spicy you want it. Okay, now let's turn this up to high until it comes to a boil. So don't forget your tomatoes and basil. Okay, let this come to a boil. Now my pinto beans have came to a boil, a complete boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the aisle down to number 6. That would be a medium. And then I'm going to let this cook on medium for at least an hour and a half, and then I'm going to check them again. You can also serve this with rice, cornbread, or even biscuits. Or you can have hot water cornbread, and I have a video on that I'm going to be making soon. And then these are one of my favorite beans that I started making when I was 18 years old. I just started throwing stuff together, and my family loves it. So I'm going to come back when it cooks down a little bit, about an hour. But it would seem like 2 minutes to y'all. So I'm going to turn the fire down now, put my lid on it. And don't forget, your salt, you're going to have to add a little salt after. But do not add the salt now because it will stop the prolonging of the cooking time. Some of your beans will be hard. So wait till they're almost 10 minutes from being done and just add a couple pinches of salt or to taste. So these are pinto beans my way. Now that the beans are cooking down a little bit, I'm going to put the lid back on there and turn it down and let them simmer for another hour and a half. And then you can prepare your rice. So this is how it looks after it's not done now. So let me show y'all. So it's not done. These are the beans. You got your tomatoes. Okay. Okay, so let's get like an hour and a half to go till the meat get real tender. And scrape this offside because this is some of the seasoning too. And so put the lid back on there and finish letting it cook. Thank y'all for watching. So yeah, let your beans cook until they're tender. If it needs some more water, add a little more water to it. And then let it simmer. Keep checking your beans and see if they're tender, okay? Then make your cornbread, your rice. If you want fried chicken with it, you can make fried chicken wings or whatever. And this would be a complete dinner by itself just with rice. Because you can use the turkey tail as the meat. Now once they get tender, you can cut the meat up in your beans if you want to, or you can just leave them whole. If 2 people eating, of course not the whole pot, take one of the turkey wings out on one plate, add your rice, your cornbread, or your biscuits, or whatever. You guys have a blessed day. This is honor of my brother Ivory. He loves my beans, especially these.